Welcome to Simple Mind Space, the podcast where we delve deep into the power of your mind to unlock extraordinary success and fulfillment. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's close to my heart, your most valuable asset. It's not something you can touch or hold, but it's the very foundation of your financial well-being, your happiness, and your ability to create a life you truly love. You are your most valuable asset, your life, your potential, and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead of you. These are the most precious things you possess. Your ultimate goal in life should be to tap into that wellspring of potential and become the very best version of yourself, the person you're capable of being. And the good news is, your ability to learn, grow, and reach your full potential knows no bounds. It doesn't diminish with age. In fact, it can flourish throughout your entire life. Think about it. People are graduating from high school and college well into their 70s, embracing new subjects and developing remarkable capabilities. Your ability to learn and retain information doesn't fade with time if you keep your mind active, engaged, and functioning at its peak. Now let's talk about your most precious financial asset, your earning ability. It's the engine that drives your financial well-being, your primary source of income throughout your life. You could face setbacks, lose material possessions, but as long as you have your earning ability, you have the power to rebuild and create even greater abundance. Sadly, most people take their earning ability for granted. They don't realize that it's the culmination of years of investment. Every bit of education, every experience, every ounce of effort you've poured into honing your craft and skills has gone into building this invaluable asset. Think of your earning ability as a muscle. With regular exercise, it grows stronger, more powerful year after year. But just like a muscle can atrophy without use, so too can your earning ability. If you neglect it, fail to continually upgrade your skills and knowledge, it weakens, declines, and ultimately loses its value. You have a choice to make. Will your earning ability be an appreciating or depreciating asset? An appreciating asset, like a well-tended garden, flourishes with consistent investment and improvement. Its value and the income it generates grow steadily year after year. On the other hand, a depreciating asset is like a neglected house, slowly crumbling over time, its value diminishing until it's practically worthless. Imagine for a moment that you're the president of your own personal services corporation. You're about to take this company public, offering shares on the stock market. Would you present your company as a growth stock, one that's continually increasing in value, its earning ability soaring year after year? Or would you describe it as stagnant, stuck in a rut, offering little promise of growth or increased income? Would investors be lining up to buy stock in you Inc? The reality is, many people are unknowingly devaluing their stock every single year. Their earning ability is declining because they've stopped investing in themselves. They fail to realize that the knowledge and skills they possess today are quickly becoming outdated, replaced by new advancements. If you're not constantly upgrading your skill set, you risk being overtaken by the competition, left behind in a rapidly evolving job market. Let's talk about the 80-20 rule and how it applies to income. Studies have shown that the top 20% of earners in our society control a staggering 80% of the wealth. Even more striking is that many of these individuals, the millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires, are first-generation wealth creators. They started with little to nothing and built their fortunes through hard work, determination, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Here's the thing: there are no limits on your potential. The average income increase hovers around 3%, barely keeping pace with inflation. This incremental growth keeps people stuck in a cycle of just over broke. But you are capable of so much more. The fact is, no one is inherently better or smarter than you. If someone is achieving greater success, it's simply because they've cracked the code of cause and effect. They understand that success leaves clues, and they've diligently followed the path laid out by those who've come before them. The key to unlocking your full potential and achieving personal excellence is a simple yet profound one: learn and do. It all begins with a decision, a commitment to excellence in your chosen field. Without it, you automatically default to average, to mediocrity. Excellence is not an accident. It's a conscious choice, a lifelong pursuit. In today's rapidly evolving world, knowledge and skills, are the keys to the kingdom. To rise to the top of your field, to earn more, to create a life of abundance, you must become a lifelong learner. Mental fitness, much like physical fitness, requires consistent effort. You can't let up. You must continually challenge yourself, expand your knowledge, and refine your skills. This is the path to joining the top 20% and staying there. Now, you might be thinking, but Brian, what if I wasn't born with natural talent? What if I don't have the same opportunities as others? Here's the liberating truth. Almost every skill worth having is learnable. Every business skill, every sales technique, every money-making strategy, they were all mastered by individuals who started with zero knowledge. The top salespeople you admire were once nervous beginners, fumbling through presentations. The successful entrepreneurs you see were once filled with doubts and uncertainties. But they persevered, they learned, they adapted, and they ultimately triumphed. And you can too. The only thing standing between you and the life you desire is a decision, a burning commitment to become the very best version of yourself. Once you've made that decision, the next step is to identify those who are already operating at the peak of your field. Study them, emulate their habits, and learn from their successes. Pay close attention to the details, how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they plan their days, the books they read, the company they keep. Success leaves clues, and by observing those who have already achieved what you desire, you gain invaluable insights into the strategies and mindsets that breed success. Don't be afraid to approach those you admire. Seek their guidance, ask for their advice. You'll be surprised how willing successful people are to help others climb the ladder. They understand the power of mentorship and are often eager to share their hard-won wisdom. Remember, you can't hit a target you can't see. Choose your role models wisely and let their journeys inspire your own. Now let's talk about setting income goals. If you want to join the ranks of the top 20% of earners, the first step is to determine what that income level looks like in your field. Do your research, network with industry professionals, and set a clear, specific income target. Write it down, make a plan to achieve it, and work on that plan every single day. The secret to high income, whether in business or sales, is quite simple. Learn and do. It's like using a jack to lift a car. You improve one notch at a time. Each new skill you acquire, each piece of knowledge you internalize, ratchets up your earning ability. And as long as you maintain that upward trajectory, continually investing in your personal and professional development, you'll continue to reach new heights. To guarantee your lifelong success, adopt the 3% rule. This simple yet powerful principle dictates that you invest 3% of your income back into yourself. This investment can take many forms: books, courses, seminars, coaching, anything that helps you grow your knowledge and skills. If your income goal is $50,000, commit to investing $1,500 back into yourself each year. If your goal is $100,000, invest $3,000. The payoff will be exponential. I've seen this principle transform lives firsthand. I once met a young man who had dropped out of college, was living at home, and earning a meager $20,000 per year. He attended one of my seminars, learned about the 3% rule, and decided to put it into action. He immediately began investing $600 a year, buying sales books, listening to audio programs, and attending seminars. That year, his income jumped to $30,000. The next year, he increased his investment to $900, and his income soared to $50,000. He was hooked. He then made the bold decision to invest 5% of his income, a whopping $2,500, and his income doubled to $100,000. He went all in, increasing his investment to 10%, and within a few years, he was earning over $1 million annually. The lesson here is clear. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become, and the more you earn. Becoming one of the best in your field requires discipline, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Here are 3 simple yet powerful steps you can take today to start your journey. 1. Read for 60 minutes each day in your field. Turn off the TV, put down your phone, and devote at least 1 hour each day to reading books, articles, and industry publications. This consistent input of knowledge will compound over time, transforming you into an expert in your field. 2. Listen to educational audio programs in your car. Transform your daily commute into a mobile university. Fill your car with audiobooks, podcasts, and educational programs. This simple habit will allow you to learn and grow while you're stuck in traffic. 3. Attend courses and seminars regularly. Seek out opportunities to learn from the best in your field. Attend conferences, enroll in online courses, and participate in workshops that will challenge you, expand your skill set, and keep you at the forefront of your industry. The power of compound learning is remarkable. The more you learn, the more you can learn. Your brain becomes a sponge, absorbing information and making connections between seemingly disparate ideas. Your memory improves, your retention rate increases, and you develop a thirst for knowledge that fuels your success. Achieving mastery in any field takes time, dedication, and consistent effort. Experts estimate that it takes around 7 years or 10,000 hours of deliberate practice to reach the pinnacle of your chosen profession. That might seem like a long time, but time will pass regardless. The question is, will you look back with regret or with pride, knowing that you invested the time and effort to become the very best version of yourself? Remember, talent alone is not enough. In his groundbreaking book, Talent is Overrated, author Jeff Colvin debunks the myth of natural talent, arguing that most people reach their peak performance within the first year of their job and then plateau. The key to breaking through this plateau and achieving lasting success is a commitment to continuous learning and improvement. Think of it this way: if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. The world is in constant motion, and if you're standing still, you're falling behind. The good news is, it doesn't take a Herculean effort to move from average to extraordinary. Just 2 extra hours per day, dedicated to personal and professional development, can be the difference between a life of mediocrity and a life of abundance. You might be wondering where you'll find those extra 2 hours. The answer is simple: prioritize. The average person spends countless hours each week on passive entertainment, television, social media, mindless scrolling. By reclaiming just a fraction of that time and redirecting it towards activities that fuel your growth, you can unlock incredible results. Here's a little exercise. Calculate the number of hours you have in a week. Subtract your work hours and your sleep hours, and you'll be surprised by how much discretionary time you actually have. Even if you dedicate just 2 hours each day to personal development, you'll still have plenty of time for leisure and relaxation. The beauty of continuous learning is that it becomes a virtuous cycle. As you invest in yourself, you gain momentum, and the habit of growth becomes ingrained in your daily routine. You develop a thirst for knowledge, an insatiable curiosity that propels you forward. Remember, your television can be either your greatest asset or your worst enemy. It can be a source of entertainment and relaxation, or it can be a black hole that sucks away your time, energy, and ambition. The choice is yours. When you turn off the TV, you reclaim those precious hours, freeing yourself to pursue activities that will enrich your mind, expand your horizons, and move you closer to your goals. Here's a powerful formula that can help you increase your productivity, performance, and income by 1,000% over the next 10 years. It's called the 1,000% formula, and it's based on the principle of incremental improvement. Here are the 7 steps. Arise 2 hours before your first appointment. Invest that first hour in yourself by reading something educational, motivational, or inspiring. This golden hour sets the tone for the day, boosting your energy, creativity, and focus. Rewrite your goals every day. Take a few minutes each morning to write out your major goals in the present tense, as if you've already achieved them. This simple act programs your subconscious mind, keeping your goals top of mind and attracting opportunities for their realization. Plan every day in advance. Before you end your workday, create a list of tasks for the following day, prioritizing them based on their importance. This allows your subconscious mind to work on solutions while you sleep, leading to increased clarity and efficiency. Discipline yourself to concentrate single-mindedly on one thing. Choose the most important task on your list and focus on it until it's 100% complete before moving on to the next. This laser-like focus will dramatically increase your productivity and reduce the time it takes to accomplish your goals. Listen to educational audio programs in your car. Maximize your commute time by turning your car into a mobile classroom. Listen to audiobooks, podcasts, and educational programs that will expand your knowledge and sharpen your skills. Ask 2 magic questions after every call or event. After every interaction, ask yourself, what did I do right? And what would I do differently? This simple practice helps you learn from your experiences, identify areas for improvement, and continuously refine your approach. Treat every person you meet like a $1 million customer. Approach every interaction with respect, kindness, and a genuine desire to add value. This includes your family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. Building strong, positive relationships is essential for both personal and professional success. The beauty of the 1000% formula is that it leverages the power of compounding. Small, consistent improvements made day after day, week after week, create an unstoppable force that can transform your life. Remember, you are capable of extraordinary things. You have within you the potential to achieve anything you set your mind to. Never underestimate the power of continuous learning, personal development, and a relentless commitment to becoming the very best version of yourself. Your future is in your hands. Now go out there and create a life that is truly extraordinary. Thank you for tuning in to Simple Mind Space. If you enjoyed today's episode, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content like this. Until next time, remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely and unlock your full potential.